So last month I audited a listing in Nashville. Modern design, professional photos, 5-star reviews, but that listing got 34 views in 30 days and 0 bookings. The listing just a few doors down, y'all. Same street, same layout, same price, 847 views and fully booked. And here's the key part. The owner had no idea that this was happening. She thought that booking had slowed down, but they hadn't. The truth is, she was following 2019 strategies in a 2026 algorithm, and it actually buried her listing. And so here's what happened. In 2025, Airbnb changed 8 things about how they rank listings on the platform. And these 8 things decide whether or not you double your bookings or whether you stay invisible on the platform. And if you're thinking about starting an Airbnb in 2026 without knowing them, neutral design, broad appeal, competing on price, you're going to spend thousands of dollars setting up your unit only to end up on page 3 making no money. And one of the changes takes about 90 seconds and you can knock it out tonight. It's just you moving 5 photos into the right order. And the hosts who do this, well, they see their listing clicks double in less than 48 hours. And so by the end of this video, you will know about these 8 changes that decide whether you get shown to 800 people or whether you get shown to only 30 people. And by the way, I'm Saft. We've hosted over 10,000 guests over the past decade. And within the last 12 months, I've audited over 100 listings. So let me show you what changed. And so for this first change, I want you to pull out your phone, open the Airbnb app. Now, don't search for a city, just scroll down the home page. And as you're doing this, tell me what you actually see. Design, lakefront, trending, amazing pools, cabins. And these aren't just decorations. This is how Airbnb show listings right now. And to better understand this, I want you to think about Airbnb kind of like a mall. There's a luxury section, a work section, a family section even. And if you don't pick which storefront you're in, you may end up stuck in the basement where nobody shops. And in my audits last year, I tracked over 50 new listings across 5 cities. So what I found is that listings in a category got shown 3 times more than those that weren't. Now, we're talking about same quality, same market, but different visibility. But having the right category is useless if you trigger the invisible penalty I'm going to talk about coming up in about 1 minute. But first, you need to understand why neutral design is now the most expensive choice that you can make as a host. And those beige walls may be costing you real money in 2026. You may think that you're making a safe choice, but you're almost ensuring that you'll remain invisible on the Airbnb platform. And I want you to think of Airbnb almost in the same way that you think about the Instagram's Explore page. That is, if you post a photo of a mountain, Instagram knows to show this to hikers. So if your Airbnb photos are vague, the algorithm will not know who to show your property to. And it's not about being a designer. It is, however, about being obvious. And Airbnb's system has the capability to read your photos right now. So mid-century furniture, coastal colors, exposed brick, industrial lighting. If your place looks generic, you will end up in the basic city search. And that is the lowest visibility tier. And a listing with a clear design identity can charge roughly 18 to 25% more than neutral design, even in the same building. And we're talking about the same size, same location. And when we look at it, y'all, that is roughly $30 to $40 more per night. And over 1 year, that is between $7,000 to $10,000 more in profits. And I call this the bland tax. And if you're thinking this sounds expensive to fix, it is actually free. You just need to pick a lane. So let me ask you a question. Are you team neutral or are you team bold? Go ahead and drop it in the comments below. And so here's an action that you can take right now. So before the end of the day, take a look at your main photo. And if someone scrolled past it in 2 seconds, could they actually describe your place? And if their answer is, hey, this is a nice house, you have a problem. Pick one identity, lead into it. And that is how you escape the bland text. All right, let's move on to that third change. And here's where most people get stuck. They may think, hey, my place isn't special. Well, that doesn't matter. You're not trying to be a treehouse. You're trying to fit a category. So remote workers, work ready. Strong design, design category. Outdoor space, outdoor seating. Walkable neighborhood, trending. And here's a real example. Old title, cozy 2-bedroom apartment in downtown Austin. That's pretty generic, no category, one entry point. Now here's a new title, mid-century loft for remote workers, fast Wi-Fi, walk to coffee shops. And with this new title, you now trigger design, work ready, walkable, same apartment, 4 times more visibility. So here's one rule. Your photos must match your category. Say work ready, show the desk. Say design, show your best design moments. That's because the system is matching your words to your images. And if they don't align, you don't actually get the boost. So by tonight, I want you to open your listing and ask yourself, hey, what category am I in? And if you can't answer that in 5 seconds, rewrite your title. All right, let's move on to that fourth change. And this is where new listings die. That's because you have 14 days after listing your property to prove it's worth showing to guests on Airbnb's platform. And I work with a new host in Phoenix. Beautiful 3-bedroom house, launched at $180 a night. Week 1, she had no bookings. Week 2, 1 booking and 4 stars. By the end of her first 30 days, she had only made $540 in total revenue. And another host just 2 blocks away launched that very same week, priced at $120 per night. 3 bookings week 1, all 5 stars. And by day 14, she'd gotten 6 5-star reviews. She raised her prices, $160, then $180, then to $200. By day 30, she had earned $3,200 for that month. Same market, different strategy. All right, so here's the play. Week 1 and 2 price 25% below the market. And your only goal is 3 5-star reviews in your first 14 days. And by the time you get to week 3, raise to 15% below the market. Then by week 5, you're going to price at market rate. And then by week 7, you will move up to premium rate. And you will lose about $400 up front, but you'll gain months of visibility and thousands of dollars in additional revenue. And that's because most hosts don't fail because they lose money. They fail because they lose momentum. And those first 14 days on Airbnb decide everything. All right, let's keep going. Let's move on to change number 5. And here is the single biggest mistake most hosts will make: hesitation. Airbnb punishes hesitation. That is because we really live in an Amazon Prime world. If you order a package and it takes more than 3 days to ship, you're probably going to be pretty annoyed. So if a guest sends you a message and it takes you more than 3 hours to get back to them, they're probably already shopping somewhere else. Because speed isn't about being polite, it is about closing the deal, y'all, before they keep scrolling on to the next listing. That's because Airbnb's research shows that hosts who respond in under 10 minutes will convert 31% more inquiries, whereas over 30 minutes, that's about 18% in conversion rate. And I lost a $1,200 booking because I waited more than 20 minutes to respond to a guest. That's just 20 minutes. And by the time I'd gotten back to him, that guest had already booked somewhere else. So here's what I want you to do by the end of today. Set one automated message sent 24 hours before check-in. This message will include your access code, your parking, Wi-Fi password, one message. And that single step, well, that cut guest questions roughly 70% across our properties. And y'all, the easier something feels to understand, the more trustworthy it feels, even if nothing actually changed. Less friction, better ranking. All right, let's move on to change number 6. So 2-night stay, $300 in revenue, high turnover, high cleaning costs. That is because the fastest growing segment on Airbnb isn't weekend travelers. It's 30+ day stays. So you want to think remote workers, people between homes, life transitions. All right, let's look at this a little bit more closely. With 2-night stays, you have $300 in revenue, high turnover, high cleaning costs. Now with 30-day stays, you have $3,300 in revenue, 1 cleaning, low effort. Same property, 10 times less work. And if you want to attract longer term stays, here are 2 things you should add to your title: fast Wi-Fi for remote work, dedicated workspace. Then I want you to add 2 additional photos. Desk setup with laptop, Wi-Fi speed test at 100 plus Mbps. And by adding these 2 things, you just open your listing to a market segment most hosts are ignoring. And by the way, I'm building out this channel as a resource for hosts who care about data and strategy over hype. And if you want the architecture of a high-performing listing every single week on this channel, go and hit subscribe. And if you're finding the details that I've shared so far valuable and useful, go and hit the like button so I know to make more video like this. All right, let's go and get back to the setup. And y'all, this is the 90-second change I mentioned earlier in this video. And that is, most hosts would lead with their exterior photos. And I gotta tell y'all, that is backwards because research on mobile user behavior shows that users decide to click or scroll past the listing in under 2 seconds. And your photo order, well, that isn't decoration. It is a technical tool to win the 2-second window. So here's the photo order that works. And photo number 1 should be your best room. This is the money shot, y'all. And photo number 2 should be your unique feature, the thing that no one else has. Photo number 3 should be the bed. Photo number 4, the bathroom. Photo number 5, the workspace, or the kitchen. That's it. So go over and check your photos right now. If it doesn't stop your thumb, well, move a better photo up in that position. This takes 90 seconds and the outcome can double your clicks. And that is the change I promised you. And speaking of speed, Airbnb tracks how fast an inquiry becomes a booking. Under 5 minutes, roughly 68% conversion. 30 minutes, 22%. That is because people don't book the best option. They book the first option that feels safe. And y'all, to win at this game, I set up reply templates. 3 templates to be specific. And the first message is, yes, it's available. Happy to answer the questions. The next message is, checking details coming 24 hours before your arrival date. Those dates aren't available. Try these instead. And by getting these 3 templates in place, our response time significantly dropped. But most importantly, our booking rate jumped from 24% to 41%. That is the same listing, just faster, and that speed wins every single time. And if you're still watching right now, you are already ahead of 90% of the other hosts. That's because most people click away when they hear the word algorithm changed. And you're still here because you're building a business, not a side hustle. So here is the launch plan. Phase 1, I want you to pick your category in week 1. Phase 2, price for reviews. This happens in week 1 and 2. And again, you want to price 25% below the current market rate. Your goal is to get 3 5-star reviews in 14 days. All right, now on to phase 3. Here in phase 3, you want to automate friction before your first booking. 4 messages set once. Now in phase 4, you want to continue raising your price gradually. And this happens between week 3 to week 6. So in phase 5, you want to shift now to monthly pricing. Again, this is also a great time to try to target one of the categories, such as remote workers. Now, you will follow this in order. And when you do this, you'll avoid the mistakes that bury 70% of new hosts in their first 60 days on Airbnb. And I know I just threw a lot at you, and I don't want you to have to try to memorize it. And that's because I've put together a full setup checklist in a simple Google Doc linked below. It shows you exactly what to set up from day 1 and what you can frankly ignore. And this is the one that I use when I'm auditing listings all across the country. No fluff, just the essentials that protects your reviews and grows your revenue. And you can go ahead and grab it down below. All right, y'all, well, that's what's changed. 8 shifts. Ignore them. Well, you're going to continue to pay the stagnation tax. Adapt, and the opportunity is bigger than ever for you to build a peaceful and profitable Airbnb business. And that's because most hosts aren't adapting, which means less competition for you. And before we shift, I want to ask you, what is one piece of Airbnb advice you followed that frankly stopped working for you right now? Drop it in the comments below because I'm tracking what changed between 2024 and 2026. And if you follow the advice I shared in this video, you are going to end up with a great setup. But that is only step 1, and it's useless if nobody actually sees your listing. And most hosts think that the algorithm is random. Well, it's not. There are actually 7 signals that Airbnb tracks in the background that decides if you get shown to 800 people or just 30 people. And I'm breaking them down in that next video. And if you're serious, not just about launching your Airbnb, but actually getting bookings, well, that is your next step. And I will see you over there, because when you pair what you've learned in this video with that one, you're going to be ahead of 90% of the other hosts in your market. See you over there.